You have to make a decision. Right now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Right now. A decision to stop playing small, to stop hoping that success will just show up. It won't. You have to stand up mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and say, I will win. Because victory doesn't belong to the strongest. It belongs to the most obsessed. To the one who refuses to give up, even when everything around them screams, give up. Winning is not an event. It's not a trophy. It's not a moment of applause. Winning is a mindset. It's a fire that lives inside you, one that doesn't wait for permission, one that doesn't fear failure, one that's fueled by the hunger to rise, no matter how many times you've been knocked down. You don't need motivation. You need to burn. Burn your doubts. Burn your excuses. Burn the version of you that thought, maybe someday. Because someday isn't coming, and life doesn't reward the passive. It rewards the relentless. So make the decision, right here, right now. Look in the mirror and say it out loud. I will win. Not by luck, not by chance, by will, by fire, by the mindset that refuses to break. Because from this moment forward, losing is no longer an option. If you're ready to reprogram your mind, to think like a billionaire, and win from within, subscribe now. This is your new home. Winning doesn't happen in front of the crowd. It happens when no one is watching. In the early hours, when the world is still asleep and you're up working. It happens in the silence, when you choose discipline over distraction, purpose over comfort, vision over impulse. Everyone wants to win, but not everyone is willing to disappear for a while, to go dark, to be unseen, to sacrifice attention for progress. That's where the real winners are made. In the grind, no one posts about. In the pain, no one claps for. See, sacrifice isn't glamorous. It's lonely, it's quiet, it's full of doubt, but it's also where you become unshakable. You skip parties, miss calls, and get labeled obsessed. But obsession is the price of excellence. Greatness doesn't grow in convenience. It grows in suffering, in pushing past what's comfortable and doing what's necessary, again and again and again. You'll feel tired. You'll feel forgotten. You'll feel like it's not working. But those are signs you're getting closer, not further. Because real growth doesn't feel like success. It feels like breaking and rebuilding over and over until there's nothing left of the old you. So don't fear the silence. Don't run from sacrifice. Welcome it. Live in it. Let it shape you. Let it cut everything weak from your character. Because when the moment finally comes and the lights are on and everyone's watching, you won't be surprised that you win. You'll know you earned it in the dark. The real battle isn't outside. It's not your competition, your circumstances, or your past. The real war is in your mind. That's where everything starts and where everything can end. Because your thoughts are either building your future or destroying it. You don't lose when life gets hard. You lose when your mind gives up. That little voice that says, you can't, you're not good enough, you should quit. That's the enemy. And if you don't silence it, it will sabotage everything. Winners aren't fearless. They're just trained. Trained to override doubt, to override fear, to override the urge to settle. Every day, every minute, they are rewiring their brains to stay locked in, no matter how loud the noise gets. The world will test you. Life will punch you in the mouth, but nothing will break you unless you let it start in your head. And here's the truth. No one is coming to fix your mind for you. No one is going to think stronger thoughts for you. No one can build the discipline, the confidence, or the mental armor that you need. That's your job. That's your battle. So start today. Question every weak belief. Burn every excuse. Replace every doubt with action. Every time your mind says, stop, go harder. Every time it says, rest, push more. This is how winners are built, from the inside out. Train your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. You weren't born to be average. You weren't created to just survive, pay bills, and fade away. That's what they want you to believe, that you're just another face in the crowd, another number in the system. But deep down, you know that's a lie. You've always felt it, that voice inside of you that whispers, you're meant for more. They trained you to fit in, to play safe, to dream small, to follow the script. School taught you to memorize, not to lead. Society taught you to conform, not to rise. And every time you questioned it, they called you unrealistic. But what's unrealistic is settling for a life that never truly felt like yours. What's unrealistic is waking up every day with a weight on your chest and pretending that's normal. You weren't born for comfort. You were born to conquer. And everything you've been through, every failure, every heartbreak, every doubt, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to sharpen you, to prepare you for what's coming. Because there's something powerful about someone who wakes up and says, I'm not playing small anymore. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Stop apologizing for your ambition. Stop hiding the fire you feel inside. Because the world doesn't need more safe people. It needs more dangerous minds. Minds that won't fold. Minds that refuse to stay silent. Minds that are built to lead, to build, to dominate. You weren't born to be average. You were born to win. Victory is expensive, and most people aren't willing to pay. They want the reward without the sacrifice, the result without the process, the praise without the pain. But the truth is simple. You don't get what you want. You get what you're willing to suffer for. Pain is the price, and discipline is the currency. Discipline is doing what must be done even when motivation is dead. It's getting up when you're tired, showing up when you're invisible, pushing when nothing is working. Discipline isn't pretty, it's not trending, but it's the foundation of every victory you'll ever claim. While others wait for the right mood, the right timing, the right support, you act, you move, you build in silence. And here's the part most people will never understand. The pain is necessary. The pain shapes you. Every rep you didn't want to do. Every early morning you hated. Every lonely night you questioned your path. That's the cost. That's the fire. And every time you endure it, every time you refuse to quit, you become something more, something stronger, something sharper, something unstoppable. You were not built for comfort. You were built for challenge. Your destiny is not on the couch. It's in the trenches, in the discomfort, in the sacrifice. That's where winners are born. Not in talent, but in grit. Not in luck, but in discipline. So when it hurts, when it breaks you down, when it tests everything inside you, don't run, smile, because pain is proof that you're earning it. You've heard the truth. Now you can't unhear it. You've seen the path. Now you can't pretend you don't know it exists. And that means something inside you has already changed. Maybe it's a spark, maybe it's a fire, but either way it's burning, and it won't let you go back to who you were. You can't go back to living like your dreams don't matter. You can't go back to waiting for motivation or blaming the world, because deep down, you know no one's coming. There's no rescue, no shortcut, no secret formula. There's just you, your mind, and the decision to fight. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fear. You are what you do when it gets hard. You are the voice you listen to when everything inside you wants to stop. And that voice, your true voice, is saying, keep going. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be relentless. One step at a time, one hard choice at a time. You build strength by walking through the fire, not around it. You earn respect not by demanding it, but by proving it to yourself. You earn freedom by choosing discipline. You earn power by choosing responsibility. And you earn victory by refusing to be average one brutal day at a time. So from here on out, everything changes. No more hoping. No more waiting. No more shrinking. It's time to take your life personally. You don't need the world to believe in you. You need you to believe in you. Fully. Unapologetically. Like your life depends on it. Because it does. People will doubt you. Let them. People will talk. Let them. You're not here for validation. You're here for transformation. You're not here to impress. You're here to win. And not just win once. Win every day. Mentally, physically, spiritually, quietly, violently, without asking for permission and without making excuses. You've been told you're too intense, too driven, too much. Good. Keep going. The world doesn't need more silence. It needs more warriors. People who stand tall in a world that wants them to kneel. People who rise when everything tells them to stay down. So stand up. Clench your fists. Lift your head. And say it with everything inside you. I will win. If this video moved something in you, drop a comment below. Tell the world you're done being silent. And if you haven't yet, subscribe now. This is where minds transform. This is where average ends.